What's up, party people? It is me, Johnny, here from National Flair Gaming, and in this video I'm going to tell you guys our predictions for the East and the West for the top 8, and we did this prediction on August 2nd, 2011 at 2:13 a.m., so let's get started. Alright, so my team is the Pittsburgh Penguins, and my predictions for the East at number 1 was the Washington Capitals, number 2, the Ottawa Senators, number 3, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Number 4, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Number 5, the Philadelphia Flyers. Number 6, the Montreal Canadiens, the bottom of the East. Number 7, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh my goodness, they just shot themselves in the foot. And number 8, the Florida Panthers. Okay, so now we're going to do a point system for each person. So on the left is my picks, and on the right is the final of the season of this year. So this is going to work out like this. If I pick the team and they've made it into the finals, like the final 8, then I get a point. So I picked the Washington Capitals, and they have come in 7th spot. So there's 1 point for me. And the reason I picked the Washington Capitals is because they were tearing it up last year. They were at the top of their conference, and this year they weren't too bad, but they made it into 7th. My second pick was the Ottawa Senators, and there is another point for me. The Ottawa Senators finished in 8th position. The reason I picked them was because of a wild card. Just thought maybe, you never know, they could have a good season. So, yeah, they made it in 8th. My third pick was the Pittsburgh Penguins, and there's another point for me. I picked the Pittsburgh Penguins because they are a good team, and they're my favorite team, so why not? My fourth pick was the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they did not make it, but I thought they would have made it back because they had such a good year last year, so I thought they had a good run. Then I picked the Philadelphia Flyers. They did make it into the finals this year, so there's another point for me. The reason why I picked the Philadelphia Flyers is because they also are another one of those teams that just were going to make it, and I knew they were. My sixth pick was the Montreal Canadiens. And boy, was I wrong. I thought maybe they were going to bounce back after that season they had last year, making the playoffs, and oh my goodness, no. Then it was the Toronto Maple Leafs. Why did I think they were going to make it? Is because I thought they had all the pieces. They were playing good at the start of the season, and then what happens? They fall apart. So, I don't know. They could have made it, and then they just shot themselves in the foot, like I keep saying. And the final pick was the Florida Panthers. Once again, one of my wild cards. I picked them because they got all those new players in the summertime. They were rebuilding, and I thought they got some good players, and they made it, so there's another point for me. Okay, so now let's start with my West picks. I picked Chicago at number 1, Vancouver at number 2, San Jose Sharks at number 3, the Los Angeles Kings at number 4, the Anaheim Ducks at number 5, the Columbus Blue Jackets at number 6, Detroit Red Wings at number 7, and the Minnesota Wild at number 8. Okay, so this is just like the East. The final 8 are on the right, and my picks are on the left. So I picked the Chicago Blackhawks because they have that solid team. They have the players. The only thing they are lacking is a good, solid goaltender, and they did make it. They made it in 6th, so there's a point for me. Then I picked the Vancouver Canucks because they were in the finals last year. They have some pretty good players, and they did make it again this year, and this year they are at number 1, so there we go. Another point for me. Third, I picked the San Jose Sharks because I like how they play. I like how Joe Thornton leads their team. Yeah, he can be good, and then he can be bad, so there's a little goaltender issue maybe, but not really much of an issue. They got some defense now with Brent Burns now coming in there. So, yeah, they made it. They made it in 7th, so there's another point for me. Fourth, I picked the LA Kings, and they have made it, so there's another point for me. And my reasoning for picking the LA Kings is because I really liked the way they played last year against the Sharks when they were up against each other, and I just thought maybe, it'd be nice if they got in again, and guess what? They did. For fifth, I picked the Anaheim Ducks, and they did not make it. My reasoning was because they have the players, and I don't know why they couldn't make it in this year, so I guess that's a loss for me. Sixth, I picked the Columbus Blue Jackets. What are you thinking, Johnny? Well, you know what? At the start of the season, I thought maybe they could come in and, play some good hockey, but no, they did not. They are the worst team in the league this year. Seventh, I picked the Detroit Red Wings. Why you pick them so low, Johnny? Because I don't like the Detroit Red Wings, so I had to put them in, even though I didn't like them. I had to put them in because I knew I'd get the point. So there we go. I got the point, and I don't really want to talk about the Detroit Red Wings because I really don't like them. But the only thing that may hold them back is goaltending. But Howard's pretty good. He's pretty good, but they have the goal scoring with Datsuk and Zetterberg, so Yeah, they're going to be a team to watch out for. And my final pick was the Minnesota Wild, and no, they did not make the playoffs this year. And you're probably wondering, again, why are you picking these weird teams? Well, you know what? The Minnesota Wild got Danny Heatley, and they have got Devin Setaguchi, and they did play good this year. The Minnesota Wild were surprisingly at the top before the All-Star break, and then they went all the way down. So I don't know, I had the prediction right, and then it just didn't work out for them. So that leaves me with 10 points. I'm looking strong, party people. I'm looking strong. So up next we have Justin's predictions, and he is a San Jose Sharks fan, and these are the picks for his East. At number 1, he has the Washington Capitals. At number 2, he has the Pittsburgh Penguins. At number 3, he has the Boston Bruins. At number 4, he has the Tampa Bay Lightning. At number 5, he has the Philadelphia Flyers. At number 6, he has the New York Rangers. At number 7, he has the Winnipeg Jets. And at number 8, he has the Montreal Canadiens. For the East, that leaves him with 5 points. Okay, so here are Justin's picks for the West. Up for number 1, he has the Vancouver Canucks. For number 2, he has the San Jose Sharks. For number 3, he has the Detroit Red Wings. For number 4, he has the Los Angeles Kings. For number 5, he has the Anaheim Ducks. For number 6, he has the Chicago Blackhawks. At number 7, he has the Nashville Predators. And lastly, at number 8, he has the St. Louis Blues. And that leaves him with 7 points in the West. So lastly, now we have Jimmy's picks, and he is a New York Rangers fan, and here's his East predictions. At number 1, he has the Washington Capitals. At number 2, he has the Pittsburgh Penguins. At number 3, he has the Boston Bruins. At number 4, he has the Tampa Bay Lightning. At number 5, he has the New York Rangers. At number 6, he has the Philadelphia Flyers. At number 7, the Florida Panthers. And finally, at number 8, he has the Buffalo Sabres. And that leaves him with 6 points in the East. So now here's Jimmy's picks for the West. At number 1, he has the Detroit Red Wings. At number 2, he has the Vancouver Canucks. At number 3, he has the San Jose Sharks. At number 4, he has the Chicago Blackhawks. At number 5, he has the Anaheim Ducks. At number 6, he has the Minnesota Wild. At number 7, he has the Los Angeles Kings. And finally, at number 8, he has the Calgary Flames. And that leaves Jimmy with 5 points in the West. Here are the final statistics, bros. I come in with 10 points, Justin comes in with 12, and Jimmy comes in with 11. So Justin is obviously the winner with 12 points, and he says the Penguins are going to verse the Sharks, and the Sharks are going to win in Game 7. I said the Penguins are going to verse the Sharks as well, but the Penguins are going to take it in Game 7. Jimmy says the Washington Capitals are going to verse the Detroit Red Wings, and the Caps are going to win it in Game 6. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, please drop it a like, and we will be uploading our playoff picks for the first round, so get ready for that. Thanks for watching, guys.